And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here on this Friday evening. If I get these words out correctly, it is going to be Glenless for about a week, but I got it. I could take it for a little while here. He's going to be enjoying himself in the nice tropical lands of Mexico. So he'll be having a good time over there. He might, matter of fact, he might be already flying over there as we speak. But hey, I got it. No worries, man. We'll be missing him, but when he comes back, hey, we'll be raring to go. Hopefully no big news happens when he's gone. Especially what if they sign Soto? Yeah, right. It ain't going to happen that quick. But I ain't doing 12 hours by myself. I could do it, though. I think I could do it. It'll be a few breaks in between, but I think I could do it. All right. Here we go, man. Glenn is scouting the Mexican League, says Darren. Hey, maybe. I think that's where they got Encarnacion, right? Wasn't he playing in the thanks, Morcana. I think he was playing in the Mexican League, right? And Encarnacion, pretty sure. Yeah. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm talking about as San Francisco Giants fans. Look, all we could do is hope, right? As fans, all we could do is hope that the Giants put together a roster that's going to be able to be out there and compete. Hell, within your own within your own division would be nice, right? That would be nice, but there's a couple of different directions, right? I'll get to your guys' chat here momentarily. I'm just gonna kind of set this up. You can take the route of free agency. You could take the route of trades. You could take the route of building from within, and of course you could do all of them together at the same time to a certain extent. But I want to talk specifically. I'm not looking so much long term. Usually, when you're talking long term, yes, free agency will be part of the long-term answer, but so is drafting and developing. I want to know, what did the Giants have to do this year to turn it around from what we've been witnessing the last 3 years, which has been either at or below 500. Look, I understand it's going to be hard to turn it around drastically, but it can be done. It's not impossible, not by a long shot. There is a possibility of turning it around. Again, depends how bold Buster Posey wants to go. And we also, before we get into this, it looks like there was a, I don't, was it a, hold on, was it was it a news conference today about what Posey had to say about the newest GM? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was or not. I got the article. I just don't know if it was an actual press conference or not. But you know what? I figured let's get that out of the way first, since that's kind of the big news of what's going on. Gilbert says the next draft class is projected to be weak. And if I'm not mistaken, is it now as far as talking about international draft, we could get into it. What's up, Ryan? Eric, what do you think about outfield depth? Everyone says Bichette. Sure. Do you think we could get anyone like Amato, Schmidt, or Blackpay? That honestly, that is what may get you Bichette, maybe, right? Ryan, if you've been watching the show, you already know my plan for the outfield. You already know my plan for the outfield. Look, getting a fourth outfielder is you. I want to get 1 through 9. 1 through 9 in the lineup has to be solidified. As far as depth, hey, I know you want other ideas. I get it. There could be other ideas, but you know where I want to go. You get it. Exactly. Just in case. I got you. I smell what you're stepping in. But as far as depth, I don't want to think about depth at this time. How about 1 through 9? You see, you hear what I'm talking about? How about a lineup where it's the same lineup 150 games out of the year, if not more, where at least, okay, let's go 1 through 6 is what you're going to get. Maybe even 1 through 7 is what you're going to get every single day, right? Depth can be taken care of, but you got to get that heavy lifting out of the way. You need to have that roster ready to rock. Yeah, Rooker, DH. I heard about Rooker. Only problem is with that, he's a little bit older, and I think he's got some arbitration years left, Ryan. So when you have arbitration years left, and I'm sure you know this, it's gonna cost more. Cost as far as if you're doing a trade, it's gonna cost you more prospects. And even though, hey, on the thumbnail, I got Crochet in there. Crochet would be freaking awesome. But again, that guy has a couple of years worth of arbitration, and he would be expensive if you try to trade him. I don't know what the White Sox intentions are. It would be nice to maybe try to grab him. Maybe. Luis Robert. I've heard people talk about Luis Robert. I'm not a fan. Yes, he's great. But the guy also gets injured a lot. And I don't know how much is that going to cost you to try to get him out of Chicago. Again, it's still something that could possibly happen. Who knows? But this is what I want to talk about tonight, guys. I want to talk about, do you want to focus on trades? Do you want to focus on free agency, or do a little bit of both? I'm of the opinion of do a little bit of both, right? We kind of got our guys now, right? As far as our depth of homegrown talent, you already have Eldridge is probably going to be making his debut in 2025, maybe even out of spring training. So he's coming. Ramos going to be in that lineup next year. Fitzgerald going to be in that lineup next year. Jung-Hoo Lee, even though he was more of a free agent rather than a product of the system, he's going to be in there every single day. Bailey, who's going to start his second full season as the San Francisco Giants catcher. So he's going to be in there. We already know where Chapman's going to be. So the question is, who's going to be in right field? Who's going to be the shortstop? That's going to be the issue. I think those are the two glaring. First base is going to take care of itself, I think, with Eldridge. Is it a guarantee? No, not until until he shows up. But all signs of all the signs are that he's going to be well. He's going to be well in the major leagues. So the question is, shortstop, outfield. Bailey, yeah, I've heard a lot about the whole Bailey is overrated. I get it. I understand. And of course, a little bit. Hey guys, when we talk about free agency, you already know where this is going. If you're a regular here on Giants Sports Talk Live, I think you guys understand when we talk free agency of where we're going to go with free. And if you think about it, when you're talking about free agency, there's really not much to really choose from. Right? There's a lot of pitching. You got Snell, who opted out today. Woo! Imagine that. Big news today, guys. Blake Snell opted out of his contract. I don't think he's coming back to the Giants. Let's think about this. Because if the Giants really wanted him, wouldn't they have tried to get an extension done? And if the Giants were trying to get an extension, I think the Giants would understand that he wants to command a pretty good contract. I don't think Blake Snell is coming back to the Giants. I know there's a lot of people thinking, hey, maybe we could sign him. I don't see it happening. Because again, I think the Giants could have got it done. All you got to do is extend the guy. He doesn't even have to hit free agency. You just get an extension. You offer him a contract he can't turn down, but it didn't happen. So I think Blake Snell is going somewhere else. You got Max Fried. I've been talking about Max Fried. I didn't realize the guy gets hurt often. So that's the only thing that concerns me, but I like him because he's got some really good numbers, right? When he is playing, he's really good. So again, I don't know. Do you go with him or do you go with Corbin Burns? That's another guy. He's kind of almost in a similar mold as Logan Webb, but better, right? He's got better stuff than Webb, I guess you would say. But the guy, he eats a lot of innings. And honestly, there you go. Exactly. If you have Corbin Burns and Logan Webb in the lineup, that's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Dilly says Doval and some minor leaguer pitcher for Bichette. There you go. I think a deal for Bichette can get done. Again, it's going to be up to the Blue Jays whether or not they think if they value the players that the Giants want to trade. Yeah. But I think the Giants have the ability to try to get a Bichette. But how many other people are going to try to get him as well? I don't know. How many people need a shortstop? Dodgers? I don't know. Would the Dodgers trade for Bichette? Oh, man, I could see that happening. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. I would like Burns too, right? Oh, my gosh, man. I'm telling you. And I've seen a couple of things today, and I want to thank Ibrahim. I don't know if he's out there tonight. He sent me some interesting information about Juan Soto, especially about him going to the Dodgers. And someone was asking Jeff Passan, hey, you think Soto's going to the Dodgers? He said no. So, again, it's Jeff Passan. That guy is pretty – you can almost take his word to the bank, right? So, if he says he's not going to the Dodgers – unless he gets blown away at the last minute, who knows, man? Who knows? But it doesn't seem like, I think the whole Soto going to the Dodgers thing, I think it just grew legs again because the Dodgers were destroying the Yankees, right? It's a great story. The Yankees are getting beat by the Dodgers. Soto is going to be a free agent. It makes sense if he wants to go play for the Dodgers. I understand it. I get it. But come on. Let's be a little bit realistic here. Even though the Dodgers were kind of unrealistic when they're getting these guys. But it should be interesting. I still think that whole 720 business, I think that's a little bit overblown, man. I still think, I truly believe if the Giants go 14 years and around 670, I think you're getting something done, man. I think you're getting something done there. That's a lot of money to turn away. Again, someone could offer more. 100%. Someone could offer more. Gosh, I don't want to go down to Soto. Let's wait. Let's come back to that because I got something else to say about that as well. As far, again, you got starting pitching as well. You got Anthony Santander. You got Willie Adames. I know a lot of people talk about Willie Adames. No way. I don't think it's alive. I don't think it goes 720, man. I don't see it. I think 670 gets it done. Honestly, I think 670 will get it done. Michael K. Thank you, Ibrahim, for that clip. Michael K. was even talking about they talked to, what was it, 30 baseball insiders? Was it 30? Something like that. Close to 30 baseball insiders. Everybody is saying he's going to go 12 years. Was it 12 years? 600 million. That's what the baseball insiders are saying. Pocket Rude Boy. The direction might be straight towards a trash can. That is not out of the realm of possibility, my friend. But welcome. Appreciate you showing up, man. But that's what the baseball insiders are saying. So if Michael K is saying, hey, that is probably the floor. That's probably the floor, 600. So if you go 670, 14 years, again, hey, if someone comes and gets it more, thanks, Nick. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, Snake. Again, appreciate it. I congratulate you, Dodgers fan today. I won't make that mistake again. He was rude. Oh, no kidding. Wow. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, they had the big parade today. Again, we're talking about what other people are saying about Soto. God, I went right back to Soto again, didn't I? I mean, do the Giants have a choice, says Ibrahim. There's finally a star saying, pay me and I'll come. And he's 26. I don't know how many more of those we'll see. 100%. And Michael K even said that in that interview. He's basically saying all he wants to do is get paid. Yes, Hope. Agreed. Passing is the best. 100%. 100%. So, hey, take it for what it's worth, man. I don't know. They're also the Yankees are talking about maybe going to get Bregman and maybe getting Santander, getting another starting pitching. They're talking about Corbin Burns because they do need a third baseman. There's no doubt about it that the New York Yankees need a third baseman. And again, that's where the Giants missed out because they could have traded Matt Chapman at the trade deadline to the Yankees. They could have traded Blake Snell, who we all said is going to walk at the end of the year, right? We all said that. No chance in hell is he coming back to the San Francisco Giants. Lo and behold, what does Blake Snell do today? He opts out. Everybody saw it coming. Same thing that happened with Rodon. You should have traded Rodon back in 2022, but you held on to him for what? For nothing. He walks, you get nothing except a compensation pick. Right? Now, you had a chance to trade Blake Snell for probably some pretty good prospects in return. Again, you whiffed on it. You didn't do it. You go out there and get Mark Canha. Did you see? I know it's the previous regime, but it just shows you where the Giants could be now rather than where they are today. Whatever. Let's see. Gilbert, what's up, dude? To be fair, both Yankees and Mets are better off signing multiple pieces and adding depth. Teams like the Giants, Red Sox, Blue Jays need them 100%. Gilbert, 100%. Dude, are you listening on my phone conversations here? Because that's exactly what I was talking to Ibrahim about earlier today. Let's think about this, okay? Gosh, dang it. I'm going down this road. Whatever. It's all good. New York Mets last year, okay? We all talk about Steve Cohen, right? Steve Cohen, we all know, is a very rich man who absolutely loves his team and will spend a lot of money, correct? Where were the New York Mets last year in the Ohtani sweepstakes? Was the Mets even talked about as far as Shohei Ohtani? The unicorn, the best player that is playing right now in the major leagues. Were the Mets even in on him? And he could have offered him a whole lot more money, probably, right? And they didn't get him, right? They didn't get him. You got Juan Soto, who's getting ready to make a lot of money, close to probably what Shohei made. Doesn't mean, again, it doesn't mean just because he's got the money doesn't mean he's going to go out there and get him, right? There's no guarantee because they do have other needs. Giants, and again, remember, the Mets have superstars, man. They got, I wouldn't be surprised if they re-signed Alonso. They got Lindor. They got their closer in Diaz. They got their, well, he's going to be a superstar in Vientos, right? The Giants, that's one thing the Giants don't have. They don't have a superstar. The Yankees, a superstar. Dodgers, superstars. Senga is sort of a superstar, right? The Mets have superstars. The Boston has superstars. Come on, right? The Giants don't have it. And you're the fifth richest team in all of the major leagues. Hey, Seuss, he's back. What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. Ever since the Giants have bowed out of the season, kind of disappeared. But I can understand. Giants are going towards pitching. This is what got them in the World Series. Homegrown players and plug players were needed. Soto will stay in New York. I don't think he stays in New York, man, unless they offer the most. Hey, Seuss, it's all about the money. If New York offers the most money, then he stays. If the Giants offer the most money, he goes to the Giants. He seems more like a mercenary that won't always fit in a clubhouse. He didn't fit in San Diego. Do you think? Yeah, I think he would, dude. You see him with the Yankees, man? Dude, he was getting everybody fired up. To me, he looked like he was fine. I don't think he's necessarily a mercenary. I think he's just trying to find a place that's going to pay him, and he wants to stay there the rest of his career. It didn't work with San Diego because the owner died. He wound up getting traded to the freaking Yankees. He still isn't. He still hasn't hit free agency, and now he hit free agency. So, I mean, he turned down the extension from the Nationals because he wanted to hit free agency. Then he got traded. Then he got traded again. He just hasn't been able to. No one has offered him that big contract because he hasn't hit free agency. The guy who pays him the most, man, I'm telling you, you can't go wrong with that man. And look, you don't have to be no scout to understand what Juan Soto brings to the table. Thank you. That's what I've been saying, Rox. If he wants to be the man, San Francisco will be his new home because they could pay him. And that's Hiroku. Gosh, right. Giants fans would rather have crap, man, than Soto. Give me a break. Chapman is not the guy. He's a piece that you put around Soto. Soto could make Chapman better for the simple fact you take pressure off of Chapman. Because I think last year Chapman felt the pressure that he had to get stuff done, and he didn't. Right? To a certain extent. I don't want to say he failed more than he succeeded, but there was a lot of times he didn't get the job done when runners were in scoring position. Juan Soto will get that done. Oh, I think the Mets will go hard after him, but I don't know if they can. I don't know if let's just say this. It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee that they will be able to get him. Oh, could you imagine that, LD? Can you imagine Juan Soto in the middle of the lineup? Edison. That's a good point. That maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, man. Whenever they write a book about the situation, then we'll know. If they traded Snell during the trade deadline, Farhan may have not got fired. Maybe because then he would have restocked the system with some really good players. Ooh, John, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you before. Welcome. I think Alonso will go to the Yankees and Soto will go to the Mets. The Mets owner feels like he's lost out on too many superstars and wants to flex his billions. Has he really missed out? I don't know. Did he really miss out? I don't know. I don't. Do you think Alonso would? I don't know, man. I would think that, especially with the offseason or with the postseason the Mets had, which is a magical postseason, I don't see Cohen letting Alonso go, but that's me. I don't know. Let's see. If the Mets decided to retain Alonso, they would have $500 million between him and Lindor. Yes, that might discourage them from having no limit to what they'll pay for Soto. Maybe, man. Who knows, man? It's going to be. I'll tell you what. It's going to be a fun ride watching this. Joshua. Who are the likely pivots for the Giants? See, here we go. You got to have a plan B, right? Let's talk about that then. Okay. Since we're talking, do they take the trade route? Again, kind of alluding to what my the title of the show is. What direction should the San Francisco Giants take in the offseason? I said they got to do a little bit of both. What do you think? I don't know. I mean, do you like the alternative of Soto? How many people would like Teoscar Hernandez and Santander? Do you think Teoscar leaves LA after winning a World Series? I think Teoscar stays in Los Angeles. What do you think, guys? Teoscar, do you think Teoscar stays in LA or do you think he leaves? You think he I don't know, man. I think Teoscar is staying in LA. So let's go. Let's do this. Padres, says Ryan. Benji, our Dodger fan, re-signed Teo. Total Padre type player. Cryptic, going bold, says Soto or pivot to full rebuild. Trade Webb, talk to Baltimore. What a missed opportunity. You know what? That could be an option. We'll talk about that, Cryptic. We'll get into that. But let's talk about, okay. That's one of the options. Go into full rebuild after we just had a rebuild for 6 years. I don't like it. I've already been up front. I don't like it. Hepatitis. Love it. The parade was amazing. Lost all my fingers due to fireworks. But other than that, everything was perfect. That's pretty funny. That dude, that clip that I watched last night, I don't know if you guys may have seen it, whoever has Twitter, that was pretty damn gnarly. He looked like, what's that character's name? Chubbs. He looked like Chubbs from Billy Madison. That's what he looked like. It was bad. All right, here we go. Outfield. So you got Teoscar. He stays in LA. What about Anthony Santander? You guys like Anthony Santander in right field? Anthony Santander for the Giants. William says yes to Santander. Okay. Anyone else would like Santander in right field? Let's take a look. Tell you what. It's going to be a little bit unfair, but you guys will understand where I'm going with this, I think. Who else? Oh, I know who else is out there. Hold on. Let's play the game, guys. You guys are going to like this one. Oh, come on. There. Let's just do 3. We'll do 3. I'm not going to do the 4th. Because it's going to be too freaking obvious. Oh. Okay, how do I want to do this? Can't let you guys see. There we go. Let's take a look, guys. Take a look. You got the WAR. Remember, WAR takes in consideration the defense, right? You got games played, plate appearances, hits, home runs, RBIs, stolen bases, batting average. Should I do career or should I adjust this? How about I go over the last 2? How about the last 3 years? Hold on. Let me adjust that. Let me do the last 3 years, because when you do a whole career, it kind of gets a little weird. Hold on. Let's do this again. 1 second, guys. So we'll go from 2022 to 2024. How about that? So it's it's recent, right? Oh man, I gotta do it to all of them. Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, there we go. This will be better. Ooh. Okay. Huh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Last 3 years from 2022 to 2024. Changes a little bit. So you got a 5.3 WAR, 9.2 WAR, 8.3. Look at the games, all about even. All right. So this is pretty good. So they all played about the similar amount of games. Home runs, there's definitely a guy who hits a lot more. What's up, Mo? Batting average. 256, 265, 244. Hold on, let me see something here. Bring that down a little bit. Yeah, I think you can see that there now. There. On base percentage. One guy takes a lot more walks than the other. Slugging, OPS, and then OPS plus. Remember, OPS plus takes in consideration the ballpark that the player plays in. So it keeps everything equal. Because someone who's playing in Yankee Stadium is going to be different than someone who plays in Oracle Park. So you got to take that in consideration. So again, guys, which one do you like? And yes, they are all free agents. $256, $265, $244. On base, $346, $320, $317. Third one for me. You like the power, don't you, William? William loves the power. He wants the power. That's what he wants. D-Shot says, number 2, got a guy with a high average. Takes a little bit of walks, right? Has a little bit more speed. Still has some pop in the bat, right? Look at Benji. Oh, Benji. Nope. This is 3 outfielders, by the way, guys. 3 outfielders. That kind of narrows down the of who it may be. 3 outfielders who are all free agents. I want more average number 2. The middle is fairly well-rounded player. Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, I think that guy's taken. There you go. Minimize that one more. There you go. All 3 have been all-stars. There you go. There you go. Again, over the last 3 years, 2022, 2023, 2024. Okay. As you can see, Santander, again, looks good, right? Got all those home runs. Hits in those RBIs. I get it. I understand it. 317 on base. Is it a discerning eye? I don't know. Maybe not. He's not bad, right? He's not bad. Teoscar is, I think, the best out of all of them. Again, I think as who is it that said it's well-rounded? I missed it. Who said that one? I think it was Dilly, right? Was it Dilly? I think it was Dilly that said it was the most well-rounded. One of you guys said it out there. But yes, I think he's the most well-rounded player. He's got some pop. He's got an average. He'll take a walk. Yeah. And then Jurickson Profar, probably the worst out of the last 3 years. But he takes a walk, though, too, as well. So he does have a better eye. Who had the least protection of the 3? Ooh, goodness. That's a great one, man. Would it be Santander, PMG? Would you say Santander? Yes, Jesus. I think he's staying with the Dodgers. I think you could say forget Teoscar Hernandez. I'm taking off the board because I think he sticks with LA. Yeah, Profar had a terrible second half. So there you go. See, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Giants need a right fielder. And hey, another option. You want to throw Matos out there in right field? You want an outfield of Ramos, Lee, and Matos? I don't see. I think Jesus. I think Teoscar stays with the Dodgers, man. What's up, BC? I'll stick with Yaz over these guys. You want me to throw Yaz in there? You sure? Hey, Cryptic, are you sure? you sure you want me to add Yaz in that group? It's gonna look pretty bad, dude. I'm just saying. You bet, Benji. I try. Man. Do you want me? Hey, okay. Hold on. You're gonna love this one. Yeesh. Here we go. You want a Yaz in there? Here's Yaz. He doesn't have any of the greens. No. Defense gives him a high WAR. Batting .225. On base of .311. Just a tad over average for OPS plus. There you go. I'll take number 2. Well, there you go. There's Yaz. Thanks, Mo. Appreciate it, dude. All right, here we go. How about this one? Oh, you guys will love this one. Unbelievable. Okay. Benji, you knew where I was going. Holy crap. What's up, Mentor? Judge will drop the ball in time. Oh, goodness gracious, dude. Mentor, how does he drop that? Yeah, look at the numbers for Mr. Juan Soto. Pew. Yeah, the only thing that was a little bit down is his batting average because when he was in San Diego, kind of sucked in San Diego. It's over the last 3 years, PMG. Yeah, it kind of sucked. But look at that on base, man. 400. That tells me he's not striking out a lot. It's just he wasn't getting the contact that he wanted. Because if you have a 410 on base percentage, that means you got a good eye. Everyone knows that. Slugging 500, OPS 926, OPS plus 160. Look at that. And his WAR, again, taking into consideration his defense as well. He's not as bad at defense as everyone thinks he is. Is he a freaking a defensive whiz? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm not saying that. But his defense will be okay. Once it starts fading, then you go put him into DH. You'll be good to go. Any of the Astros outfielders free agents? I don't think so. We looked at it here. You want to take a look? Hey, we guys can do that. You got want to take a trip down what's available? Hold on. Here we go. Ooh. We've done this before, guys. Here we go. It's not very good. Here we go. Unrestricted free agent retired. Who cares? Don't care about Ty France. Don't care about Austin Wins. Don't care about Nick Martini. Here we go. Max Scherzer. Justin Verlander. Juan Soto. Blake Snell. Paul Goldschmidt. Teoscar Hernandez. Patrick Corbin. Pete Alonso. Alex Bregman. Charlie Morton. Michael Conforto. Josh Bell. Kenley Jansen. Corbin Burns. Max Fried. Gleyber Torres. Yohan Moncada. Jack Flaherty. Kyle Hendricks. Mark Canha. Shane Bieber. Jose Quintana. Kyle Gibson. Luis Severino. That's another pitcher that could maybe. Nick Martinez. Justin Turner. Andrew Heaney. Ross Stripling. Willie Adames. Anthony DeSclafani. Yusei Kikuchi. JD Martinez. Anthony Santander. Lance Lynn. Christian Walker. Harrison Bader. Aroldis Chapman. James McCann. Alex Cobb. Daniel Bard. Manuel Margot. Matt Moore. Alex Verdugo. Brandon Drury. Wade Miley. Alex Wood. Walker Buehler. Blake Trinan. Kendall Graveman. Joe Kelly. Martin Perez. Nick Pivetta. Paul Sewald. As you can see, we're getting here. You want to get outfielders? Look, left field, Tyler O'Neill. What do you guys think of Tyler O'Neill? Hold on. Let's get rid of Juan Soto. Yeesh. I'd rather have Paul O'Neill. hold on. Yeah, Tyler O'Neill. Yeesh. I don't know, man. I think the Giants got plenty of those kind of guys. No? Yeah. No. I would say no on O'Neill. I'd rather have Matos out there than O'Neill. Max Stassi. Okay, hold on. I don't care. First the catcher. We're looking for outfielders, right? Kind of, here we go. Left field. Austin Slater. Yeah. Adam Duvall. Tommy Pham. Randall Grichuk. Jesse Winker. Robbie Grossman. Ben Gamel. Jurickson Profar. Kevin Pillar. Whit Merrifield. Mitch Haniger. Well, actually, that's it. I'm just going to the unrestricted. So as you can see, Senior says, yeah, exactly, Cryptic, right? It makes you wonder, man. It makes you wonder, where do you want to go? Which direction do you want to go here? Because this is Senior says, the more I think about it, that I think Champ was signed to be a mentor for young guys coming up. That's an expensive mentor. Giants could have done that with Brandon Crawford for a lot cheaper, and they didn't. I think it's pitiful. I don't think you should have signed a guy to a 6-year deal because of freaking mentorship. Just saying, man. Who's he going to mentor? Fitzgerald? Is he going to, or is he like an entire clubhouse guy? That's what I'm saying. That's an expensive mentor. I don't like it. If that's the direction they're going, look for a trade of either Webb and or Conforto. No, they can't trade Conforto. Conforto's a free agent. And if that's what they're going to do, shit. Again, yeah, Conforto's a free agent. Can't trade him. Yeah. Hiroku, correct. Crawford and Belt would have been cheaper mentors for missing the playoffs. 100%. 100%. I think they could have gone a different direction for a quote unquote mentor. This is just gonna. We'll see. Again, we don't know. We don't know how this is gonna pan out until it gets done. "100% Cryptic." Exactly. This is what I've been saying. Farhan, Cryptic. It's not just Snell. They could have traded Chapman to the damn Yankees, man. They could have traded Chapman to the Yankees. You could have got way more back. You could have if you're talking about a rebuild, then it's a total miss by not trading Chapman and not trading Snell. They could have gotten back 3 good players from that. 3 good players. And you know how many they got? 0. None. Nada. Zip. Zilch. I mean, it's good. And then not only that, you're weakening your starting rotation. You're just not, nothing. The Giants ain't going to be doing anything. And then what's the point of it? Like I said, what's the point of having Ramos and Jung-Hoo Lee and all these guys? All these guys are going to be in their damn 30s before the Giants start sniffing any kind of playoffs. And then what's the point of having them? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna suck. Snell hates the Dodgers plus a Boris client. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, Senior. Stability. But it just seems Robbie Ray's contract is horrible too. Yeah, he's like what, $25 million? I think he's got an opt-out. Is it? No, it's only that 1 year. It's only this up year that he can opt out. And I guess he didn't opt out. That kind of figured that. Oh, Freed. You think Freed goes to LA? Ooh. I forgot, man. Him and Flaherty played together, right? Wasn't there a third one too? Ramos isn't 23, is he? No. He's like, no. Ramos? Is he? I thought he was older than that. I thought he was way older than that. I thought he was closer to 25. I could be wrong. 25 and 55 days. He's 25. Ramos is 25 and 55 days. Mini rebuild. This ain't no mini rebuild. Who are they going to who real quick, senior, in 2 years, tell me who the Giants are going to have that's going to be competing in 2 years. I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe you do. I don't see it. I don't see how the Giants are competing in 2 years. Again, Giants are going to be doing a lot of this. A lot of that, man. Man, look at that. I don't see it, man. I just don't. Next year's free agency sucks even worse than this free agency. The only big guy available next year is the Dodgers are getting old. Benji, I've been watching the Dodgers enough. They fix that shit. They always do. Every time. Dodgers figure that shit out, man. Every single time. Because they draft well, they wind up trading, and then next thing you know, you guys are young again. Dude, I've seen it with the damn Dodgers, man. They have a great turnover. They know what the hell they're doing over there. I am not going to doubt the Dodgers because I've just seen it. Look what they're doing. You don't win for a decade straight. You don't win for a decade straight if you're not doing something right. Yeah, exactly. Your farm system, you may not be using your farm system to help your team right now, but you're helping it in being able to get trades done. Yeah, no, I'm not saying you have to build through free agency. All you got to do is sign 2 guys through free agency. Two guys in free agency, and then trade the rest. That's all I'm saying. You sign 2 guys in free agency. 2. Again, the reason why I say it is because Soto is a once in a generation type player. All right, guys. Hey, let's read this. Boom. Nope, not that one. Where's it at? There. Let's see what we got here. Pause it. We'll read it. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We'll keep that. Well, from what Passan is saying, I'm just saying what Passan is saying, Dodgers are not signing Soto. That's coming from Jeff Passan. Let me see. Just so I can put that up real quick here. Here we go. I think we're already in plan B mode, says Tom. It might be, dude. 100%. Oh, no, I don't know how to do that. I already got it up here. Come on. Here it is. Where are we at? Oh, who did it? Let's see if it should. I see the picture. Let's see if I got it here. Ooh, there's that. Is it that picture or not? Hold on. Give me a minute. Where the hell is that one, man? Did I pass it? I think I might have passed it. Hold on. I think it's up here. Come on, man. Is this it? Damn it. Where is it at? It's a damn tweet, but I'm trying to find it. Anyways, take my word for it. What's up, 49 meter? Take my word for it. Passan said no. He is not going to go to the Dodgers. We'll see what happens. Darth Vader. F the Giants. Dodgers all day. That's why you are Darth Vader. That's already come from me weeks ago. Dodgers are not signing Soto. Yeah, you did say that. You did say that, Anonymous, 100%. I'm just going by what Passan's saying because everyone loves to hear Passan. It's like Passan is the god, right? So I like to go with what people trust. And it seems like he doesn't ever fail. And to be honest with you, Anonymous, you haven't failed either. you know what I'm talking about. Oh, hell, where the hell was I? Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. When Buster Posey took his place on the podium October 1st, Zack Minasian, like everyone else in the organization, was listening closely, his eyebrows raised, as the new boss described what he is looking for in the next Giants general manager. I think that sounds like me. Minasian thought to himself. On his first day as president of baseball operations, Posey said he wanted his number 2 to have a background in scouting, which obviously fit Minasian. I'll never say it right. Who was promoted Friday from previously being the organization's vice president of pro scouting. But there were other traits that Posey mentioned that day that also fit Minasian. That's what it is. I think someone that is relatable, someone that can not only empower the players or agents that they may come in contact with, but they also can relate to the guys or girls on our coaching staff, our medical staff, our strength staff, Posey said back then, because all of those people matter so much for us to accomplish our ultimate goal. Real quick, you don't empower agents. Just saying. You work with agents. You don't empower them. Remember, it's almost like you're kind of working against them to a certain extent, right? Minasian is a people person, someone who is intimately comfortable talking to not just with star players, but also prospects, coaches, scouts, the media, and everyone else you encounter on a day-to-day basis as a general manager. This is quite literally in his blood. His baseball career started when he was 5 and served as a bat boy and a clubhouse attendant for the Texas Rangers. We already read this in the biography of his accomplishments are in the San Francisco Giants website. Posey saw that comfort level from the other side as a player. Minasian was hired right after Zaidi took over in 2018 and was part of the front office as the catcher's playing career came to an end. As Posey sat down with Minasian for an official interview earlier this month, he thought back to how he was great. He has great feel in the clubhouse. They talked about how the role meant for being available to players at all times, but not being in the way. Posey recalled his own experiences with Minasian. I never felt intrusive whatsoever, and I think that's the kind of way I want to operate. I want to be available to players. Okay. After an initial press conference, Posey spent much of October on the phone or on Zoom calls, not just with candidates. He asked for opinions of others around the game, and what he has known for trusted for years. Minasian's name consistently came up, and Posey found that his ideal partner had been nearby the whole time. I'll be honest. I haven't told Zack this. I didn't go into this process thinking that Zack was honestly even a candidate. I'll be honest. I haven't told Zack this. I didn't go into this process thinking that Zack was honestly even a candidate. Okay. So when I got word that he was somebody that I should look into, I was open-minded. But if I'm again being honest. I probably didn't see us sitting right here a month later once this process started. No offense, Zack. No, Benji. I'm not liking this, guys. Guys, I'm not liking this. I am not liking this, guys. Is anyone else concerned? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing here? I mean, the guy was in the organization. Buster Posey has been an owner for 3 years, right? Approximately. And you're gonna you're gonna tell me he didn't understand what Minasian could bring to the table? Are you telling me he had to find out from other people? He had to find out from other people how good Minasian was in your own organization? Is that concern you guys? Or is this a non-starter? Is this nothing to see here? Is there nothing to see here, guys? Is there nothing to see here? Or are you guys concerned about how this is kind of being it's not even being, this is what he said. You think I'm overthinking? Okay, that's cool. Just want to throw it out there. There's nothing to see here. Okay, cool. Nothing to see here. All right, let's keep going. It appears that at the very least, Posey has somebody who will be comfortable partner as the Giants try to right the ship. He said Friday that he's excited to attack this opportunity. I know I'm going to enjoy working with him. The two will kick into another gear next week. Travel to San Antonio for the annual GM meetings. Posey said it will be a shared responsibility. Minasian, a veteran of GM and winter meetings, is expected to take on many of the day-to-day responsibilities for the front office, working closely with assistant GM Jeremy Shelley, a holdover for not just from Zaidi, but also the Sabian's Evans era. Posey said he will travel with the team at times, but Minasian is expected to be more visible on a daily basis. Zaidi's general managers rarely dealt with the media or public, but Minasian figures to take on many of those duties. Talking about children. I don't want to hear about that. Minasian was unsure about his immediate future when he left the ballpark after the final game of a disappointing season. But when he met with Posey, he made it clear that he was a Giant first and foremost, regardless of what his official title would be in 2025. His wife works in the city. Son was born here. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Now he's been part of the ownership group, for the last 3 years, right? Senior? 2 years, something like that? 2 or 3 years. He's been part of the ownership group, somewhere around there. Yeah, 3 years. So Posey's been around. So that's what I'm saying. I think he would. That maybe it's just me. Just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Yeah. For me, I'm just talking about just for me. Anyway, you guys have your own opinions, man. Not going to tell you how you should think or not think. But this seems a little bit weird. A little bit weird. For the simple fact that he had to hear from other people about someone in his own organization. Shouldn't have someone have informed Posey, hey, before you start talking to some other people, we got a guy in-house. Nice, cryptic. Oh, man. I don't know, man. But he hasn't been in the building. I get it. But I'm just saying, once he became Pobo, why does he have to talk to people outside the organization to find out who is inside the organization? The guy was vice president of scouting It's not like the guy was a low guy on a totem pole. I'm pretty sure he was somewhat up there, right? I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Look, I'm not. I just find it a little bit weird when I'm reading that. My ears perk. My ears perk. That's all I'm saying. Could be nothing. Could be absolutely nothing. We'll have to find out. Again, guys, I don't know Minasian from anything. I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's bad. I have absolutely no idea. The only good I've ever heard was from Bobby Valentine. Yeah, Mo. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I want to be positive. I really do. I really want to be positive. But I'm not going to sit here and blow sunshine. I can't do that. It doesn't matter who's running the organization. You got to be critical. Again, I'm not going to get starstruck. I'm not going to get starstruck on who's the president of baseball operations. I'm not. Just the way it is. Exactly. Cryptic. I talked about that too. Yeah. The manager who had to put a disguise on to hide in the dugout because he got tossed. Oh, gosh, dang, man. Gilbert. He's kind of feeling the same way, I think. Not sure if we're on the same page, but it sounds to me like Posey is BSing. The GM will have a chance to prove himself if Posey is already BS. Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll see. Again, we don't know. We don't know what this guy has been able to do. We don't. He was the vice president of scouting. How much experience does he have in talking to agents? I don't care about empowering agents. How many times has he had to talk to agents and getting a deal done? How many times has he been in a conversation to get a trade done? Look, and what I mean by involved, I mean in getting the deal done, not coming with numbers saying, hey, this kid does this and this. He does well here. He does bad here. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about when you're talking to other teams and you're talking to agents to get the deal done. Not about specifics and scouting, even though that's important. I get it. You got to have guys like that in the room to understand who you're trading and who you're getting in return. But I want to know, where has he been as far as in these type of deliberations? Because the Giants need someone like that, because Buster Posey doesn't have that experience, right? He doesn't have the experience in talking to agents and other teams and all this other stuff. That's why when the Giants were looking for a GM, I wanted a guy who's had experience in getting those type of deals done. I made that point yesterday. Look, he might be a fantastic talent evaluator. Awesome. Okay. That's great. You need those guys, but where is his ability? Again, I said this with Buster Posey. The guy's a winner. He wants to win. I don't doubt that. The guy was a fantastic baseball player. But can he be a fantastic baseball executive? It's different. It's different. No, not at all. No. Senior, I'm not going to shit on. I will not shit on Posey if they don't sign Soto. Not going to do that. Nope. I will not do that. Not at all. The only thing I'm concerned about is what direction they actually take. That's all I care about, because they screwed it up for these last 6 years. And, I want to see improvement. I don't want to see status quo. I don't want to see regression. I want to see improvement. And I understand sometimes it takes some time. It takes a couple of years, maybe more. Well, for this team, it's going to take more than a couple of years. I'm just tired. I'm tired of what the Giants have done. And you got to think about this. Okay, let me ask you this, Senior. Do you like that Chapman was signed 6 years? I'm talking about the deal, not about the man. Not about the man. But do you like that Chapman? Did you have to sign Chapman to 6 years at 150 to get what you need out of him? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see if they're going to, again, maybe they trade. Maybe Hey, Giants outright Donovan Walton. Nice to know you there, Mr. Donovan Walton. Donovan Walton is no longer on the San Francisco Giants, according to MLB trade rumors. Ooh, interesting. Getting some interesting information here. Interesting information. I don't honestly, I don't know, senior. I know you know what direction I want to go, but is that the direction that they do go? I don't know, man. I mean, why? Okay. You're not against getting Soto, right? You're just saying that the Giants won't be able to do it. Even if they offer all that money, you don't think that Soto would come here. Do you think Soto's going to go to whoever offers the most money? Because that's what it sounds like. Everything that I'm hearing sounds like he's going to whoever whoever offers him the most money. Period. Yes, Soto will go to the highest bidder. That's what I think too. So if the Giants offer him the most money, is that a loss? Is that a loss? If the Giants decide to offer the most money, is that a loss? And then if they continue to get some other people, okay, here we go. What if they trade, or what if they sign Soto and trade Webb to get more players? Would that be wrong? He cleared waivers and was sent to AAA. Well, so much for that. Thanks, William. Thanks for raining on parade, man. Thanks, William. We offered him $800 million. See, yeah, I know, senior. It's tough, dude. I get what you're saying, because this is the problem with this team. The team just, I understand. Wait, what is that? Oh, sounds like there was a trade between the Angels and the Phillies. Hold on one second, guys. What is this all about? Scott Kingery went to the Angels. Wow. I remember him. He was supposed to be a top prospect. How about that? So Kingery from the Phillies to the Angels. Angels making some moves, man. Don't know what it means. Hell of this, hell of that. What is up, dude? Shit. Soto and Judge couldn't even beat the Dodgers. You are correct, sir. True. But you know what? It sounds like there's a lot of Yankees fans that weren't surprised. Did you guys see a lot of the stuff that's being written about the Yankees? I guess their defense was atrocious all season long. All season long. So good to see you, man. Good to see you. Appreciate you showing up, man. Awesome. Oh, going back to the damn you, Alex. Damn you, Alex. Was only a Yankees fan for a week. That was it, man. Alex, talk to me here. If the Giants were playing the Yankees in the World Series, I guarantee you, Alex, you would be a Yankee fan too, right? Come on. Let's be honest. It's okay. It's okay. You're a Dodgers fan. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their team. No issues. But you would be rooting for the Yankees too. No doubt about it. Let's not forget $700 million that Shohei got will not be the same. Yes, correct, Turd. I'm telling you. I think it gets close to 700, but I don't think it actually hits. Yeah, I get you, man. Alex, I can understand, dude. Right? I can understand. Yeah, see? Exactly. You understand. Now, see, we're feeling what you felt during that period. Yeah, did you see about the Yankees defense? Horrible. Oh, okay. Senior thinks he has an idea where he wants to go, and Price doesn't. Okay, maybe. We'll see. It's going to be interesting, Senior, how this all plays out. Again, this is going to be some baseball drama. There is no doubt. This offseason is going to be almost right up there with Shohei Ohtani from last year. It's going to be freaking awesome just watching it. Everyone's going to be nervous, depending on if you have a team that's involved in that. Who's going to sign Roki Sasaki? Well, I think we all know where Sasaki's going. There's no doubt about it where Sasaki's going. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Turd, to a certain extent. But you got to remember also, Turd, that the CBT also rises every single year as well. Next year, I think this year it was 237. Next year is going to be 241. And then after that year, I'm not sure where it goes. And let's not forget. Yeah, that's where Roki's going. He's going to the Dodgers. Wolf Mask Jack, what is up? Did you see the Dodgers scouting report today? Yeah, it was dead on. 100%. Yes. Yep. It was 100% dead on. Yankees didn't shift. They're horrible at base running. I mean, it's just, you think the Yankees would have known that. Come on, man. It's the World Series, dude. But yes, he is not taking deferred money. And here's another thing that you got to take in consideration. You think again, we're going a little bit ahead here. 2026. That's a CBA year, guys. You think there's going to be a lockout? Or do you think the players union and the league actually get along? There may be talk of having some type of cap. Would it happen? Probably not. Oh, relationship with Melvin. Interesting. Self-inflicted harm. I know, dude. I know, Jack. It doesn't make sense, does it? Come on, man. You were your own worst enemy. Talking about the Yankees. Speaking of Frank McCourt, Alex, it's funny. Did you ever read Ned Colletti's book, The Big Chair? If you haven't, as a Dodger fan, you need to read it. Because I read it. It's a good book. Good book. Yeah, see? He has nothing but praise for Frank McCourt. He understands he went through some personal issues, but he has nothing but praise for Frank in that book. Yep. Let's see. I don't know if there's many Yankee fans in here today there, Eddie. I think our Yankee fans may have disappeared since the end of the World Series. Okay, here's a question. If Soto says, hey, San Francisco, I'll come with you as long as you get rid of your manager. How about that, huh? How about that? Look at Cryptic and Alex going on. The giant on Dodger violence going on here. Play nice, guys. Come on. It's all fun and games. Oh, yeah, dude. That dude's gone. I haven't seen him. The Bronx. Hey, he out there, Bronx. I think he's Bronx Boy or something, right? Bronx Boy. Yeah, that guy, man. That was a little bit much. God, that was a bit much. Look, I understand the rivalry, but my God, you don't need to be spitting on a man's grave. Goodness gracious. Karma is real. Oh, my gosh. Goodness gracious. Man, I didn't even read that article in NBC Sports Bay Area about Posey and Minasian. I never read it until at that point, and guess I should have read it before freaking I brought it up here. It's all fun and games until the Dodgers win the World Series. Yep. Yeah, Cryptic. There you go. Yeah, poor Fernando. I draw the line there. There you go. Where's Glenn? He is on his way to Mexico. He's going to enjoy a nice week over there in Mexico. I'll be manning the show by myself for a while. That's fine. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, but that would be nice, right? It's going to be interesting. Here we go. Do you think the Giants can get? Okay, we've already talked about. Okay, well, let's go. You want to go back to trades a little bit here, just a little bit here. Who do you think the Giants can trade for? I mean, I've talked about Bichette. Is there anyone else out there that you think that the Giants can get legitimately? Right on, Benji. God dang you. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good, man. Matter of fact, you guys think on that. Who can the Giants trade for legitimately? Just give me a minute because I got to warm up the coffee.
Giants fans, it's scary that the Dodgers won the World Series. We're coming back next year. Ooh.
There we go, man. There is Charlie, the son of senior softball games. Love it yesterday. Good stuff. All right, what do we got here? MHC. Dude, I'm definitely going to have to do that. I think I might do MHC tomorrow. Might do some military history chronicles tomorrow. I think it's about time, right? All right, here we go. So what we got? What do you got for trades? I don't see a damn thing about trades. What's going on, man? No one wants to trade. You just want to do free agents, huh? I don't know, man. Spencer Torkelson. I'm a big believer in a change of scenery. Yeah, he's from the Bay Area too, right? You might be able to get him, but the only problem is we got a first baseman already. We already got a first baseman in Bryce Eldridge. What other position can Torkelson play? You want to make him a DH, I guess? I'm definitely not doing military history chronicles on Tuesday. Hell no. All right. Giants. The Giants too had not too much available out there. Yeah, that's true, Mike. I know. I get what you're saying, Mike. It's tough because what did the Giants really have? I mean, a senior, he talks about Logan Webb. You could trade him, no doubt about it. But who else are you going to trade? Are you trading for MLB talent or are you trading for prospects? Now, how does it usually work? In an off season, usually you're trading for MLB players. You're not really trading for prospects. Usually you're getting your prospects during the trade deadline, right? Isn't that how it usually works? You trade at the trade deadline to get prospects, but during the winter meetings, you want to get your MLB talent. So when it comes time to spring training, it's a seamless type of transition because they're working with the team during spring training. So when you get into the regular season, there's no surprises, so to speak. The Giants don't have a lot really in their farm to trade, to be honest with you, right? That's why Bichette might, I mean, it might be even tough to get Bichette, but I think it might be doable. Guys are going to be want to ask for, they're going to ask for Eldridge, they're going to ask for Wisenhunt. Eric, when is the non-tender agreement with the Giants players? Ooh, I have to look at that. We were looking at the other day. When is it? Is it today? No, I can't remember. We looked at the other day. I can't remember when that is, Steven, to be honest with you. Is it November? You're talking about the guys who are in arbitration, right? Is that who you're talking about, Steven? Because I think we got 4 guys. You got Yastrzemski, Lamont Wade, Tyler Rogers. There's a 4th one, and I can't remember who it was. Hepatitis, yeah. Bichette never really, he has pop, but he's not a big power guy. I think he'd be fantastic in San Francisco. Yes, Logan Webb at the deadline will bring someone 100%. So if you want to wait, again, it depends. I think you get more value from trading Logan Webb at the deadline than you do at the winter meetings. Yeah, not blue. Yeah, Blake Snell and also Chapman, hepatitis. Giants could have really loaded up. They could have gotten 3 really good players. 2 for Snell and probably 1 for Chapman. But could you imagine if the Giants had traded Chapman to the Yankees? The Yankees need a third baseman. Probably would have been cheaper than freaking signing Bregman. Because that's who they're probably going to go get now is Bregman. Should have dropped Snell when he had a chance. I know, Jack. Said that for the longest time, man. It's almost, you could set your clock by. Speaking of setting your clock, don't forget, guys, fall back tomorrow. Fall back tonight. Get an extra hour of sleep there. Oh, is he really? I haven't heard about Basallo. I know about Kobe Mayo. I haven't heard about the Basallo guy, but I heard Kobe Mayo is supposed to be pretty decent. And then they traded they traded Norby and Stowers to Miami. That was a damn good deal. Oh, it could have been Gilbert. You would think with your damn job on the line, you would think you would have. The guy, that's why Farhan was a straight up liar. Last year in the dugout at the end of the season presser, talks about, I think I got to change. Bullshit. He didn't change. Get out of here. Get out of here. And look at that. We had another year of Farhan and it got us nowhere. Yeah, I think I would not be surprised if Bregman goes to the Yankees. I would not be surprised. Michael K was talking about it on that little broadcast today. Maybe instead of going after the one Juan Soto, to go after a Bregman, a Santander, and a Corbin Burns. Basallo is your Bailey replacement. Interesting. See, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some reading on Mr. Basallo. Let's not even go there, PMG. Please. I hear enough of it. Don't need more. Basallo is a stud, everyone says. Does Webb get it done? That's a question I ask you. Is Webb that valuable enough to you could get someone like a Basallo? Joey Bart is a stud. for Pittsburgh. Who else do we go after? Can't get Soto. I know. Wasted Studios. I know. Wasteland Studios. 100% agree. I don't know, man. We kind of are taking a look at some of the outfilders out there. Unless they just stick with the youth. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. To be honest with you, man, all we could do is just sit back and see how this works out, because I just don't know what the direction may be. You're not hearing, and that's one thing that we're not hearing from Posey, and we're not hearing from anyone else, is really a direction. The only thing we've heard of ideals talking about wanting championship baseball, which is important. You want to hear that. You want to hear your president of baseball operations and your ownership to hear that they want to play championship baseball. But as far as that is concerned, you're not hearing anything else. You're not hearing, and of course they're probably not going to say, "Hey, we're going to go after free agents. We're going to do this." But a direct, I don't know. Can you state a direction without giving away state secrets? I'm sure there's a way you could do it, but I don't know. There was some wild rumor that Padres attaching Bogart's contract to a Tatis trade. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little bit wonky, right? Hepatitis. Posey has always been a show him and don't tell him guy. Feels like this will be the same. Maybe. Again, he hasn't been in this position. By definition, Webb is not an ace. I would agree with you. I don't think Webb is an ace on the Giants, but I don't think I would call him an ace in the MLB aspect. He's good. He's good. He's not great. All right. Towards the end of the season last year, he was really starting to leak some oil. No, but the hype calls him one, yeah. The thing is, and here's the thing, if you trade Webb, where does that leave your starting rotation? And if you're not going to sign a free agent starting pitcher, and your job is, if you're going to rebuild by trading Webb, so now you're going to have a rotation. You want a rotation of Ray, Hicks, Birdsong, Harrison, and either a Roop, Black, or Wynn. Or Beck. Ray, Hicks, Birdsong, Harrison, and then either a Roop, a Black, a Wynn, or a Beck. Boy, how many games does that win you? Having that type of rotation. You think, Jack, you think Webb's up there with Cole and Scherzer and prime Kershaw? I don't know, man. That's a little bit much. I don't think he's quite there. He's just below that, I think. Just below. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, this is the status of the damn Giants, man. Bullpen is okay. It'd be even better if you actually, instead of putting Hicks in a freaking, yeah, exactly. If you put Hicks in a bullpen, that would be freaking awesome. You like Camilo better? Camilo, I think, has got better raw stuff, but he's got something going on between his head. What's up, Giants Report? Can you confirm to see my message because YouTube is being whack? Yep. There you are, man. I see ya. Rhys Hoskins returning to the Brewers. Rhys Hoskins returning to the Brewers, according to MLB trade rumors. again, this is what I'm talking about, guys. If you're not going to address, there's so many different things. You got to address starting pitching. You got to address right field. You got to address shortstop. First base is taken care of by the young Bryce Eldridge. Second base could be Tyler Fitzgerald. But if you start trading away some of your rotation, which is already a little bit weak on the, I mean, I'm not saying you don't want to, but it's going to be tough for a few years. Just saying. Great question, Alex. How many years do you give Posey to the Posey era to turn things around? The D-backs, Padres, and obviously the Dodgers are not going anywhere. Alex, I've said that we're looking up. The San Francisco Giants are looking up at the Diamondbacks and the Padres and, of course, the Dodgers. How many years? You know what? I guess let's see what happens this year. The non-tender deadline, November 22nd, an arbitration filing deadline. Yeah, there it is. That's what it was about. That's what I thought. It had to do with your arbitration eligible. Isn't there? I know there's 4 guys, right? It's Yaz, Wade, Rogers, and there's another one, and I can't remember who it was. Yeah, I like Birdsong. But anyway, back to Alex. Seriously, if Posey can go big in this offseason, and everyone understands what I mean by go big. If he goes big, I think it'd be a quicker turnaround. You know, I would say 2027. I think you're really cooking. Doval, that was the 4th one. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I see you out there too, Giants Report too. But yeah, you jumpstart it by a couple of years. If it goes into another quote unquote rebuild or even a mini rebuild, 5 years plus, right? At least 5 years plus. So while the Giants, who are supposed to be rebuilding the last 6 years, are rebuilding for another 5 years, the Dodgers had the potential of winning a couple more damn World Series. Don't count out the Padres. Padres are really good, man. They had you guys up against the wall. But they just couldn't get it done, man. I don't know what happens to the Padres, but they're gonna be competitive, man. That's kind of your new competitive rivalry in the NL West. It's definitely the Padres and the Dodgers. That says they both have live arms and are very young. Giants, very solid group of live arms. Oh, no, man. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm counting out. Maybe I'm not seeing what you're seeing as far as the arms are concerned. Roop has potential. Black, maybe. I don't know, man. Harrison, I'm a little worried about. There's something with Harrison. But whatever. I guess we'll find out. It's going to be ugly before it gets better, I guess. That is true. Yeah, Harrison is still young. Yeah, he's only, 23 now? I think he's 23. But I do like Birdsong. I like what I see out of Birdsong. What I like, especially with Birdsong, is he experienced some failure at the MLB level. And then he was able to overcome that failure and able to finish the season strong. That's important. I like Birdsong. I like Birdsong over Harrison right now. Harrison's got to fix something, though, because his arm, I mean, when he does that delivery, you just look at it and you're just like, man, there is some funkiness to it. Granted, there's some deception for the hitter. I get it, but man, it's just he can't trying to replicate that over and over and over. I think he's having issues. Yeah, injuries, Eric, absolutely. Oh, Tom. I know, dude. I see what you're saying. What would you do? Oh my God. Giants fans, what would you do if the Giants decided to freaking sign Austin Slater? Seriously, what if they go out there and get Austin Slater as a fourth outfielder? No, I know, but could you imagine? What if they actually go out there and get freaking? What if they make Yaz your starting right fielder, and they bring Slater back as a freaking fourth outfielder? No platoon, not talking about platoon, but just as a fourth outfielder. I love it. Ibrahim, I would defecate on all my Giants gear after a nice Pakistani meal. There you go, man. Oh, I know. Could you imagine Glenn would lose his ever-loving mind? Soto signs LA, Slater goes to San Francisco. I could totally see that. You know what's funny? We laugh hepatitis, but I could see that happening. I really could. Laugh, get angry, laugh again, repeat. The return of Slaz. You guys really love that Slaz, don't you? Hold on. Oh my gosh. That one is a definitely. Where the hell did I put it? I had it here and I lost it. Where the hell did I put it? Where did I put it, man? Give me a minute. Thought I put it in here. Isn't it here? Where the heck did it go? Uh-oh. I didn't delete it. I know that. I just had it up here a bit ago and I took it down. Is it here? There we go. Johnny wants to see it. He loves the Slaz, so why not? There is the Slaz. Remember that? Old time's sake? Slaz, Matos. That's when we're really high on Matos. We were really high on Matos. Oh, man. Good God. Gosh dang, man. Jack, you're crazy, man. Don't even think that, man. Oh, that Matos. Yeah, wasn't that great? Man. Eric, do you expect? Yeah, he's going to opt in. I think he opts in, Giants. I think he opts in. Images from the good old days. Yep. Man, I got some great ones, dude. Rocks. What else do I got? What else I got in the hopper here? Holy criminy. I got so damn many, man. I got to actually go through this. Oh. I forgot about this one last year. Here we go. You guys will love this one. Gosh dang it. Hold on. Let me do this. You guys are going to love this one. I forgot all about this last year. A certain team was eliminated last year. Certain team was eliminated last year. Not this year. Damn! Why? Why? See, I had it all ready to. This was from last year, by the way, guys. This was last year. How about them? How about them apples, huh? How about them apples? Oh, man. That was a beauty. A beauty, man. Oh. The AI songs were awesome. Yes, those AI songs were absolutely incredible. Bad memories. Sable, that's another good question. Yeah, against the D-backs. Yeah, I know. I can't do that, Alex. Gosh, dang it. What else have I got in here? Hold on, let me see. What else? Oh, God. God, I got so many of these. So damn many. No, that one. What the hell? Come on. There we are. Oh, man, dude, I got so many. A lot of MHC stuff in here, too. Oh, this one was good. This one was pretty good. That's pretty funny. Remember this one? This was a good one. Check that one out. That was a great one. Yeah, that's good enough for now. Good enough for now. Oh, man. Show the looters. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, Benji. Oh, man. God. That's the only thing that sucks about not having freaking Farhan around. Right? That's the only thing that sucks. No, he didn't, Alex. Didn't learn one damn thing. It was Friedman. We talked about it ad nauseum. It wasn't Farhan's workings in LA. It was all Friedman. George Cutro. What's up, dude? Haven't seen you before. Welcome. I see only one wild card position open next year. Phillies, Padres have Phils and Padres have the first two. A fight for the final wild card will be Cubs, Arizona, Giants, Mets. Not good for Giants next year. No, it's not, George. I don't think the Giants are going to be in the fight. Well, it depends, I guess. Well, let's see what happens in this offseason. But the way it's been going, he doesn't have to be hired, Giant. He's getting paid. Remember, yeah, he had one more year left on his contract, so he could just relax, get paid, not doing anything. And to be honest with you, I don't know how that works if he does get hired. Does he lose that money? Probably not. I think it's guaranteed, right? I don't know how it works for executives. I don't know if it's the same with players, to be honest with you. I got a picture of Farhan in my wall. We will win the division. Morcatna. Whoo. Woo. It's all dependent on one thing. You know what? Hold on. I got it here. Let me. I'm not being a good host, so let me do this real quick. Let me open up Premiere Pro. Oh, where the hell is it? There it is, right there. I got to do an adjustment. And there's where I got to, now I got to open up this. Where are you at? Where are you at? My Soto folder. I got to open up my Soto folder. Yep, this is the one. Not yet. Hold on. I got to do an adjustment, man. I got to fix this up because it's, I got to make it. Oh, man. I got to make it. I got to reflect what's really going on for now. There we go. I got that fixed. Let me see if Pro has adjusted it. It did. It automatically adjusts it. Export it. What did I call that? Yep, that's what I called it. There we go. Export. Replace. Okay. There we go. That's done. Hold on. Now I got to fix it. Got to delete and then upload. There we go. All right, cool. Taking forever. Yeah, Gilbert, that would be interesting to hear what Farhan has to say. If he ever does say anything. Remember, if he wants to be back in baseball, he's got to be careful what he says. All right, man, here we go. The updated Soto movie. Here we go. There we go. Had to adjust the, it's no longer the architects. It's now the architect because Sabian has not returned. Yeah, who maybe comes back as an advisor. Who knows, but doesn't look that way. Sounds like it's going to be the Minasian and Posey show. I'm not going to add the GM yet. Cryptic. I'm not adding the GM yet. Yeah, not yet. Not yet. Yes, it is, Alex. Yes, it is. The only thing I don't have the helicopter landing in center field, flying him around Northern California, showing him the kingdom that he would rule. Hey, Alex, listen to this, man. Even though you're a Dodger fan. But I think you can relate. Think about this. Think about this, Alex. The Giants, right? Instead of, when they bring a player, they always put their name on the scoreboard, right? Who gives a shit? This guy's seen his mug up on the scoreboard up teen times. He doesn't give a shit about what he looks like on a scoreboard in Oracle Park. Park a freaking helicopter out there in center field. You give him the spiel, right? You give him whatever spiel it is in the park. You walk him out to center field. You get him in that helicopter and you fly him around. Fly him around. Show him the kingdom that he will run. Because really, if you think about it, Alex, Juan Soto will be the guy in Northern California. There's no doubt about it. 100%. He will be the guy. He will be the guy of Northern California. Just like Shohei Ohtani. Well, he's not just the guy of Southern California. He's all of MLB. But he would be the guy. If that is what Juan Soto wants. If Juan Soto wants to be the guy, you can market to that. You will be the guy. Fly him through freaking Yosemite. Paint his mug on El Capitan. Say, Juan Soto, this is your land, my friend. Rename Oracle Park Juan Soto Park if you have to. I don't care. Whatever it takes to show him he's going to be the guy, right? And of course, you got to offer him a shit ton of money. That's first and foremost. But I'm just talking about marketing him being the guy. But here's another thing. Picture this. You may not like this one. Shohei Ohtani is on the mound, right? It could be whatever location. It could be Dodger Stadium, could be Oracle Park. That's the thing. I don't know, Alex. He wasn't the guy in San Diego and he wasn't the guy in New York. That's what I'm saying, right? Judge was the guy in New York. Tatis and Machado are the guys in San Diego. He could be the guy in San Francisco. But picture this. Again, whether it's Dodger Stadium or Oracle Park, you got Shohei Ohtani on the mound. Throws a ball inside. Brushes Soto off the plate. Soto looks into him. Gives him his stare down. Does his little Soto shuffle. Hammers his hip with his right hand. Stares in again, gets in the box. Shohei Ohtani throws another pitch, and boom! It either goes into the right field bleachers or into McCovey Cove. Tell me, that would not, as a San Francisco Giants fan, tell me you would not like to see that, right? I could see it. I could picture it. It would be beautiful. Oracle Park, where else can he hit a ball into the ocean? Yeah, I know, Benji. Where else can you hit a home run into the Pacific Ocean? For Giants fans, yes. That's the whole thing. Hey, speaking of which, hey, does Boris have a Twitter by chance? Anyone know that? Does Boris have a Twitter? Let's look. I see official S Boris, but I don't think that's him. I don't see a blue check mark. So I'm going to say no. His defense is but he's nominated for Boris Corp does it really? Hold on, let me look. Okay, but he's nominated for a Gold Glove, Alex. So he can't be all that bad, right? And plus, are you really getting him for the defense? You're paying for the bat, man. Boris Corp is official. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Is that the legitimate one? That's all they have. All they have is 12,000 followers. That's it. If that's legit, oh, here, I'm doing it right now. Hold on. Give me a minute. What are we going to do here? I don't care about the spoilers. Is this it here? Hold on 1 second. Is this the one, Ibrahim? Only 12,000 followers? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Benji, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Joined in 2010. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Gonna have fun. Boom. There we go. All right, here we go. No, I'm not going to follow him. Don't care. How do I want to say this? There we go. Getting it done. All right. Still updating, or I should say attaching post. There it is. Oh, man. There it is. Did my part. I did my part. There we go. No one can say I didn't do my part. Oh, that's great. I swear, if Eric is the reason Soto signs with the Giants, free meals forever. Could you imagine? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Someone already reposted. Who reposted that? Oh, it was me. No. Oh, Giants report. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Giants report. Appreciate it. Could you imagine if Soto sees, hey, he's gonna be like shit. But he could. He could get one thing that the Yankees didn't give him. Could get a World Series. You never know. Oh, man. Again, the Giants got some young guys, man. I'm just saying. Just saying. You got a lot of 25-year-olds that could be getting something done. Just saying. Just saying. Is the people's GM. Oh, man. Oh, what do I want to do here? I think I'm going to get ready to shut it down here, guys. Think I'm going to get ready to shut it down. Been going over. Damn. Been going on 2 hours. Holy shit. I got to get out of here, man. I didn't realize it was 2 hours. Holy crap, man. See that? Probably. I know Glenn probably could because he's right down the street, Benji. Not for me. I'm like 2 hours away. Well, with traffic, 2 hours away. Juan Soto special guest. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Yeah, right. I ain't got that much, man. I'm just the dude on YouTube who likes to talk a lot. Thanks, Mo. All right, guys. Hey, I'll be back here tomorrow. Anyone have any ideas? Anyone have ideas? Maybe tomorrow we could talk. You want to talk comparisons between Tyro Estrada and Tyler Fitzgerald? Or do you want to talk about Willie Adames and Bo Bichette? We kind of covered, or starting pitchers. We could get into more starting pitching. We talked a little bit about starting pitching. I'm sure we'll have our daily Soto talk tomorrow as news trickles, because I think you're going to start seeing stuff damn near every day, probably. Yeah, it's going to be Giants talk. No doubt about it. 100%. Bullpen is another good one. Yeah. There we go. You want to talk? Okay. Crypt. Ooh, full rebuild. Interesting. Oh, that gives me some good ideas for a thumbnail, Cryptic. Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk about Giants full rebuild, question mark. How do you feel about it? Ooh, I think that'll be good. Cryptic, thank you. Definitely. We'll do that tomorrow. 100%. We'll do that one tomorrow. All right. Can we get slats? Oh, man. All right, guys. Until tomorrow night, be back here 8 o'clock. Again, I'll be going solo again until Glenn gets back from Mexico. Hopefully he's having a good time. Until then, you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday night and enjoy your Saturday tomorrow. And we'll see you back here 8 o'clock. Again, thanks for showing up, guys. Appreciate it. Until next time. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.